What's up, guys? It's Saturday morning. I'm on a solo trip. Tia's down in the valley. I'm in a new spot today, just a mile or so west of where we've been finding a few antlers. So hopefully get into some browns and maybe some old ones today. I'm always trying to find new spots. It's always good to have a few extra options to find some new antlers. So hopefully this video leads to something when we pack some in today. It's funny. That's how close I got to this brown before I even saw it. I've been kind of looking down that side hill, and there's a good open burn area back there, and I was looking behind me. Just happened to look up, and there's this brown sitting there. It's got an awesome front. It's too bad he's broke off. Looks like he was fighting quite a bit. But that's pretty sweet. I'm about 10 minutes into this hike, and that's the first brown so far, so see what else we can find. Looks like he's been on the ground for a while, a couple weeks. It's already starting to fade a little on this side. Hopefully I can find his other side. Well, it's been about 2 hours since I found that first antler. I found that first brown 10 minutes out of the truck. And finally, I've got another antler right there. I can't tell if it's brown. See it sitting right there? I glassed it and I can see something's been chewing on it already. It could be a hard white. Let's go check it out real quick. Man, it's about time. I've been covering some ground. I think that's from last year. Maybe it's from this year. Can't believe that's chewed off already if that's from this year. That's crazy. It's definitely brown. I mean, it could be from last year. I'll have to check it out real quick. So that is definitely last year's antler. It's pretty bleached out in spots. It's not really cracked, but you can tell it's been in the sun a little bit. Plus that fifth got chewed off. But it's not a bad 6-point for in here. We don't get very many big 6-points in here. Hopefully I can loop around and find his other side from last year and no one else picked it up. Alright, so I just found that 6-point. I think it's from last year. Hard white up there, still brown. And I'm kind of looping around a little bit. And look at that right there. Looks like a small set. Like a little bull. Man, why can't I ever find the big ones like this? That's from last year too. That's a hard white. Still brown. Check that out. Look how they're crisscrossed like that. See how they've been chewed on a little bit? So a little 5x5. That's pretty freaking sweet. That means we might finally be in the bone zone around here. Let me get some pictures. Alright, so I took some pictures. See how they've been chewed on. The base is chewed on. That back point's almost chewed off. But that's 3 antlers in the last 1 minute, so it's crazy how your luck will just change just like that. See what else we can find. Man, I love that site. I just dropped my pack. I just found those 3 antlers. I've been looping around looking for something else. I think this is a brown from this year. That's 4 antlers in the last 5 minutes on the same ridge. That was crazy. Let me keep looping around, see what else we can find. Looks like just a little 5-point. It's pretty sweet. Alright, I got some picks. Let's pick him up, see what else we can find. It's just a little guy. Looks like it's been off for, I don't know, a week or two. I'm on this little point here. It's not a whole lot of grass, it surprises me. But let's see what else we can run into. I'm hiking the bottom of the straw. It came from over that way, came down here, and I'm hiking down this way. But I look over, and at the bottom right down there, I see some tines. See it? It's like a pretty decent sword right there. Let's go check it out. Let me turn this off. Oh, it looks like a pretty nice antler. Huh, big old 5. That is sweet. Check out that bull. Look at that third. Man, that is an awesome whale-tail. I need to loop around here, see if I can find that thing. It's old. I see cracks on it. It's probably 3 to 5 years old. But that is a sweet bull right there. I got some picks. We'll flip this thing over. Oh man, that was such a sweet bull. That third's got to be about 20 inches. Look how that sword just curls up like that. That's such a sweet find right there. I'm gonna have to put my pack down, loop around, see if I can't find the other side. All right, let's pick this thing up. Man, look at that. Look at that third. It's got a little bit of a weak second, but look at that whale tail. Look how that sword just curves in like that. That is a sweet 5-point. Probably weighs about 6-7 pounds. Still a little bit brown on this side, but I hope I can match him up in here. Look at that front eye guard. Boom. Well, I've been hiking for about 3.5 hours. Just found that big 5. Already have 5 on my pack. It's starting to get pretty heavy and it's weighing me down. I still got another 5-6 hours of hiking today. I've got to probably climb up on this ridge. There's a road up there that I can get to. I'll probably stash these antlers somewhere, that way I can keep moving through here. Obviously this is just at the bottom of the draw. No one's been through here for, I don't know, 3 to 5 years. Hopefully there's something else down here. But it's been a pretty good day so far. It's funny, I was complaining this morning I only found 1 in the first 2 hours, and then I hit a pocket and found 4 more. And so this one's my 6th one today. That's a really good size antler. I hope there's more like that. But see what else we can run into. Well, I've got my antlers kind of stashed away. I'm going to leave them here for the next few hours. I'm right by a tank and it's dry, which is no surprise. But this pack's just getting too heavy. So I'm going to leave these antlers here, keep heading north and loop back through here, and then I'll drive the truck back in here and pick these up later tonight. Or tomorrow, just depends on what I pick up. But it's been a pretty good morning so far. Well, it's been about 20 minutes since I dished my pack. I think this is my first chalky antler of the day. Oh man, what a weird looking bull. Check that out. Cool looking 3-point. That's my first chalk of the day. That's number 7. I stashed those antlers about 20 minutes ago, and then I'm looping around, kind of heading towards the water tank. I'm hoping there's some water in, but let's see. Oh, I was walking past this tree, looked over. Looks like we got another chalker. Looks like an old 6-point. Super old. Well, that's my second chalk in the last 10 minutes. But that's good, that means no one's been in here. This is a spot I wanted to come for the last 2 or 3 years. I just haven't been able to make it in here. So we'll see what else we can run into. Well, it's Sunday morning. I got about 5 hours I can hike today. So it's just after 9 o'clock, kind of getting a late start. But hopefully we'll run into some antlers today. We're in a spot where I picked up quite a few before. I'm just kind of in some new area just to the east of that. So hopefully we find some last year's browns and some browns from this year. I'll get back with you guys. Man, that is an old chewed up piece, but I'll take it. It's been pretty slow today. Oh, looks like we got a little spike. It's not what we're after, but I'll take it. Looks like it's a few years old. See what else we can run into. Well, I've been hiking for about an hour. Here's my first find of the day. An old broken off 5th and 6th, it looks like. Well, I'll keep looping around and see what else we can find in here. Sometimes it pays off to follow these elk trails. So I was down on this canyon, just been kind of side hilling, switchbacking, coming up, getting ready to cross this log, and I got an antler right here, an old 6-point. Been here for quite a while, but now I'm glad I took this trail. More out, starting to curse myself, but now I'm glad. Let's pull him out of there. It's just a little 6. But that's pretty sweet. So that's my second one of the day. It's been about 3 hours since I found one. So thank goodness, hopefully we can get into some more. Oh, it's been about 40 minutes since I found this old chalky 6. And I just spotted a nice antler right through the trees. Can you see it right there? Looks like a pretty good one from here. Good 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. It's not a giant, but it's kind of bladed. He's all stubby at the end. Look at that. That looks like 2 years old, maybe 3 years old. Well, that's a pretty sweet horn. Maybe his other side's in here somewhere. Let me get a picture. Yeah, it's a couple years old. Pretty cool how he's bladed back like that. It's probably 3 or 4 years old. But that's a good sign. Maybe there's some others in here. Well, I just picked up that kind of bladed 6 right there by that log. And it looks like there's another antler right there. You can see it right between those trees. This one looks too small. Oh, it's broken off. Oh, it's a super old one. Old chalker. But maybe finally I'm in a good spot. See what else. Got another old chalky one. But that's good. That's 3 in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, that one's old. Well, I'll keep looping around, see what else we can find. It's been a while. There's an old, crusty raghorn that's super old. Man, I almost don't believe it. I've been hiking for hours and haven't found anything. And here's an old hard white from last year. It looks like a raghorn. It's crazy. I can't believe I haven't found anything else. Well, at least it's something. Let's see what else we can run into. Guess I better look around better. I just turned the camera off. I look back and there's another old raghorn sitting right here. About 20 feet away from each other. Thank you. About time. Oh. It's been about an hour since I found something. But I'm hiking through the straw. We got some tines. It's like a pretty freaking sweet antler. Looks like last year's brown. It's almost a 7-pointer. The left side. I did find a big 6 just a little bit from here. I wonder if that's the other side to it. It's kind of a similar build. He had a small front end and a bigger back end. I might have to take him home and see if it's a match or not. Let me get some pictures. That's a nice antler. Look at that beam, almost has a 7th coming off. You know what's crazy? I didn't even see this. There's another little tiny raghorn just sitting right here. So busy looking at this one, I didn't even see that. But yeah, that's a sweet antler. Look at that sword, look at that 5th. Got a weak front end, but he's got an awesome back end. Still kind of brown. He might be 2 years old. Let's see what else we can find in here. Well, I'm back at the house, and that definitely is a set. That's the one I found last Saturday. It was my second antler that I found of the day. So I found this one today, the left side. It's a pretty sweet bull. He just has a real nice back end. It's too bad that 5th was chewed off. Look how long that 5th is. It's pretty sweet. Well, this is what we ended up with for the 2 weeks worth. So last weekend I only picked up 10. And this weekend, a little bit slower, we had some company in town, but Dallas and Kim and their kids helped us pick up a few more. We only picked up 9 this weekend. So last weekend I picked up this big 5, I picked up 8 on Saturday and 2 more on Sunday, and then we picked up 9 this weekend. I'm not counting that broken tine, but we ended up with 19. So hopefully we can pick it up this next weekend and get a few more. That big 5 is definitely the highlight of the weekend. I did end up matching up that bull. We finished with 2 browns, that 5-point I found, and Dallas found that little tiny raghorn brown right there. So we'll get this posted, and hopefully next week we get into some more. Thanks for watching, guys.